Hello students, good morning. My name is Gurpreet Singh and welcome back to English online classes. Today we will learn about preposition. Yesterday we have completed about narration, but today I'm going to describe about preposition, and this video is for class CBSE 9th, 10th and class plus 1. Because in this video I'll tell you about preposition, and after that I'll share with you the list of common prepositions, and as well as I'll share with you the type of prepositions. So what is preposition? So a preposition is a word used to link nouns, pronouns or phrases to other words within a sentence. So a preposition is a word to make a relationship between a noun and other words in a sentence, and also they act to connect the people, objects, time and location of a sentence. And prepositions are usually short words, and they are normally placed directly in front of nouns, understand, or a word that is used before a noun phrase or a pronoun connecting it to another word. So here I have one example related to preposition, and the example is the dog jumped over the wall. So here over is a preposition, and over shows the relationship between the wall and the jumped. So I already told you preposition is a word to make relationship and to join uh, uh, and used between the noun and the other words in a sentence. So here over is a preposition. So over shows the relationship between the wall and the jumped. So here the wall is a noun and the jumped is a verb, understand. So now I am going to share with you the list of common preposition. So in this list we have above, about, across, against, along, among, around, at, before, behind, below, beneath, beside, between, beyond, by, down, during, except, for, from, in, inside, into, like, near, of, on, since, to, towards, through, under, until, up, upon and within. So here I wrote one example more related to preposition, and the example is it is container for butter. So here for is a preposition, and for shows the relationship between butter and container, understand. So now I am going to describe about type of preposition. So here I have 5 types of preposition. The number one is preposition of time, preposition, the second one is preposition of place, third one is preposition of direction, fourth one is preposition of agent or things, and the fifth one is phrasal preposition. So today only I'll share with you preposition of time, preposition of place and preposition of direction, and rest of the types like preposition of agent or things and phrasal preposition I'll share with you in my next video, understand. So now I'm going to describe about preposition of time. So what is preposition of time? Preposition of time shows the relationship of time between the nouns to the other parts of a sentence. So in preposition of time we have on, at, in, from, to, for, since, till, ago, before, by, etc. So now I am talking about at. So at is used to indicate when something happened, and also at is used to describe about time of a clock, and also at is used for short and precise the time. So here I wrote one example related to at, and the example is the train left at 8 o'clock. The train left at 8 o'clock. So here in this sentence I am describing about time of a clock. So that's why here I used at between the noun and the other word in a sentence. Understand? So the next one is in. So in is used to indicate the period of time in which something happened, and as well as in is used for centuries, years, seasons, months, period of the day. In the period of the day, in is used with morning, evening, and the afternoon. So here I wrote one example related to in. So I was born in 1995. So here I am describing about year when I was born. So in is used for I already told you, in is used for years, centuries, months, seasons, etc. And the third one is on. On is used for a day, dates, and also used with particular days. So here I wrote one example related to on. They will come here on 15th of February. So here I am describing about date. Understand? So the fourth one is during. So during is used to say when something happens. When something happens, it does not tell us how long it happened. मीन्स ड्यूरिंग का यूज़ हम तब करते हैं कि जब जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल आई मेड लेसन प्लान ड्यूरिंग द लेक्चर, मतलब लेक्चर के दौरान मैं अपने लेसन प्लान को बना चुका था, लाइक बनाया था, मैंने अपने लेसन प्लान को बनाया था ड्यूरिंग द लेक्चर. सो ड्यूरिंग इज यूज टू से व्हेन समथिंग हैपेंस. और जब लेसन प्लान कब बनाया मैंने? ड्यूरिंग द लेक्चर. सो हियर क्या चीज हैपन हुई कि मतलब मैं लेसन प्लान बना रहा हूं ड्यूरिंग द लेक्चर. अंडरस्टैंड? मतलब लेक्चर के दौरान मैंने लेसन प्लान को बनाया. सो ड्यूरिंग इज यूज्ड टू से व्हेन समथिंग हैपेंस. इट डज नॉट टेल अस how long it happened. So here I wrote one example related to during. Nobody spoke during the presentation. So मतलब कोई भी नहीं बोला था जब प्रेजेंटेशन के दौरान. ड्यूरिंग द प्रेजेंटेशन nobody spoke. Understand? And the fifth one is by. By is used to indicate the latest time at which an action will be finished. So here I am describing about future, like I am describing about future, and as well as latest time. So here I wrote one example related to by, and the example is he will finish his work by 5th o'clock. Understand? So here I wrote one example, and the example is he will finish his work by 5 o'clock. Sorry, last time I told 5th, but 5 o'clock. He will finish his work by 5 o'clock. Understand? So here in this sentence I am describing about future. So on that time we always use by. Understand? And the sixth one is for. So for is used with period of time. Period of time, like I am working here for 2 years. I am working here for 2 years. Okay, so I'll tell you another example related to for. मैं सुबह से मैं सुबह से पढ़ रहा हूँ. मैं सुबह से पढ़ रहा हूँ, या मैं 4 घंटे हो गए हैं, मैं 4 घंटे से पढ़ रहा हूँ. मैं 4 घंटे से पढ़ रहा हूँ, या मैं सुबह से पढ़ रहा हूँ. एक होता है पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम, एक होता है पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. पीरियड मीन हम उसमें मतलब हार्स, अपने हार्स को डिस्क्राइब कर रहा हूँ कि मैं इतने 4 घंटे से पढ़ रहा हूँ. तो मीन ये मेरा पीरियड था, टाइम, पीरियड ऑफ टाइम था कि जिसमें मैंने अपने हार्स के बारे में डिस्क्राइब किया. फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैं कहता हूँ कि मैं सुबह से पढ़ रहा हूँ. ऑन दैट टाइम वी यूज सिंस. अब मैं क्या बता रहा हूँ? पॉइंट बता रहा हूँ भी इस टाइम से मैंने पढ़ना स्टार्ट किया था. अंडरस्टैंड? सो फोर और सिंस में यही फर्क है. तो फोर इज यूज्ड विद पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम एंड फोर इज यूज्ड विद पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. Understand? So here I wrote one example related to for. I am working here for 2 years, or yeah, I am working here since 2017. So here I am describing about year कि जब से मैंने start किया था. तो स्टार्ट मैंने वहाँ से कब से वर्किंग स्टार्ट की थी, 2017 से. सो हियर आई एम डिस्क्राइबिंग अबाउट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम एंड हियर आई एम डिस्क्राइबिंग अबाउट पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. तो मैं वहाँ 2 साल से काम कर रहा हूँ, मतलब जो चीज़ पास्ट में हुई थी बट प्रेजेंट में कॉन्टीन्यूसली चल रही है, प्रेजेंट में कॉन्टीन्यूसली चल रही है, उस टाइम हम किसका यूज़ करते हैं, फॉर और सिंस का. फॉर इज यूज्ड विद पीरियड ऑफ टाइम एंड सिंस इज यूज्ड विद पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम. अंडरस्टैंड? ओके. सो नाउ नेक्स्ट वन इज फ्रॉम. सो from indicates the starting point or origin. So here I wrote 2 example related to from. The first one is this scene is from an old movie. So from is used to indicate the origin. Origin mean कि लाइक कहाँ से मतलब स्टार्टअप हुआ था किसी चीज का. ओरिजिन मतलब स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट. सो दिस सीन इज फ्रॉम एन ओल्ड मूवी एंड आई बोरोड अ बुक फ्रॉम द लाइब्रेरी. तो मैंने बुक कहाँ से ली, लाइब्रेरी से. सो हियर आई एम डिस्क्राइबिंग अबाउट ओरिजिन. अंडरस्टैंड? सो द सेकेंड टाइप इज preposition of place. So what is preposition of place? So preposition of place shows the relationship of place between the nouns to the other parts of a sentence. So here the number one is at. At is used to show the exact point or a specific places. So here I wrote one example. I met him at the bus stop. So here I am describing about the specific place. Understand? And the second one is in. In is used for physical or virtual boundary and also with large cities and countries and continents. For example, in a hall, in a school, in the box, in the car. And the example is they live in England. So here I am describing about country. When you will be describing about countries, large cities and continents, on that time you will always use in between the noun and other word. Understand? And the fourth one and the third one is on. On is used to indicate a particular area of land or place when something is, and as well as on is used to describe about surface of things. तो जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल ये क्या है कि ये क्या है, सरफेस है. ये क्या है, सरफेस है किसी भी चीज. तो इसके ऊपर मैंने पेन रख दिया. तो ये पेन कहाँ पर है, ऑन द हैंड. सो हियर आई रोट वन एग्जांपल. देयर इज अ कैट ऑन द टेबल. सो कैट कहाँ पर मतलब है, टेबल के ऊपर है. सो हियर आई एम डिस्क्राइबिंग अबाउट place. I'm describing about place where cat is sitting. Understand? And the third type is preposition of direction. So what is preposition of direction? So in these preposition express the directions of direction of something. So in this we have into, to, through, towards, from, against. So the number one is from. So from is used to indicate the starting point or point of departure from a place or the point of origin. I already told you from is used to indicate the origin or a starting point. So here I wrote one example related to from. They came from Pune. So here I am describing about starting point. Understand? And the second one is to. To is used for destination or the end point. So here I wrote one example related to I am going to Delhi. So मेरा end point क्या है, मैं कहाँ जाना चाहता हूँ, दिल्ली जाना चाहता हूँ. So on that time we always use to between the noun and the other word. Understand? Third one is towards. So towards is used for direction of something. So here I wrote one example related to towards. He stood up and moved towards the door. वो खड़ा हुआ और दरवाजे की तरफ गया था. वो खड़ा हुआ था और दरवाजे की तरफ गया था, कि मतलब towards the door, कि किसी दरवाजे की तरफ गया. उसकी तरफ, door की तरफ. तो on that time we always use toward. Understand? So toward is used for direction of something. And the fourth one is through. So through is used to talk about movement from one side to another. Through is used to talk about movement from one side to another. So here I wrote one example related to through. So I love walking through the forest. And the fifth one is against. So against means to oppose or to disagree. Against means to oppose or to disagree. So here I wrote one example related to against, and the example is we all need to fight against crime. So here against is a preposition, and again show the relationship between the crime and the fight. Understand? So rest of the types I'll share with you on Monday. So this video is like related to preposition and preposition of direction, preposition of like place, and preposition of time. If you have any doubts regarding that, you can concern with me. Thank you so much.